Hey guys, Starshine the Cat 1 here, and I'm going to be reading a story for you that I wrote today on DeviantArt. It's called Brotherly Trust. Ha! Last kill of tonight. Maybe, Austin Albert says, cleaning the blade of his pocket knife that is dripping a deep red crimson. The corpse of a boy, not much younger than him, lies still and unmoving in a puddle of blood on the pavement. Austin lived in a town that this kind of thing was normal in. He walks away from the corpse, towards the house that he took residence in with his mom Varric, his dad Gage, and his twin brother Merrick. Now you couldn't tell Merrick and Austin were twins by the way they looked, for Austin had more hedgehog-like features like his father, and Merrick had more cat-like features like his mom. "Mom, Dad, I'm home!" he yells, closing the door behind him. He walked into the kitchen only to spot a note on the refrigerator door. "Gone for the night. Marrying you home. Nothing crazy. Love Mom and Dad." Austin sighed and crumpled the note up and threw it into the trash can. Alone with Mar. Nice. Merrick knew his parents' rules and never broke them. He was too scared to, and he had seen what his father does to Austin for punishment and heard what he says. Mar doesn't like it one bit. "Hey Mar, you here?" Austin yells, his voice booming off the hallway walls. "Yeah, I'm here," Merrick says quietly, looking up from his sketch pad. Austin walks into the bedroom that he shared with his brother since he could sleep in a bed. Mar smiles slightly and waves. "Hi, Ozzy," he says, calling Austin the nickname that he had since they could both talk. Austin waves back. "Hey, Mar," he replies, waving to his brother. I'm gonna go shower." "Okay." All the dried blood that caked his brother's clothes and fur unfazed the boy, considering that he'd been killing people for bloodies for a while now. Sure, when Austin first came home like that, Merrick fainted as soon as he saw it. Now he just puts up with the fact that when his brother comes home, with more red on his fur than when he headed out the door. Mar still looked up to him, not for the fact that he killed people, but for that he was brave enough to go out and do that, risking to be caught. Mar was of course affected in some ways by this, for the places that Austin killed a victim, their spirit and aura memories remain. And he would receive the memory of their deaths most times, once or twice being the killer, mainly feeling the pain of the one being killed, however. Mark slides and flops to the side, laying his head on a pillow and soon falling asleep. Austin gets dressed and walks into the bedroom, to see his brother asleep. He sighs and pulls a blanket over him and walks into the kitchen, to make himself a sandwich. He spots his pocket knife laying on the table where he left it. He abandoned his sandwich on the counter and walks to it, unsheathing the blade with a simple flick and looking at the glint reflecting off the cool metal blade. He doesn't notice his legs have almost seemed to form a mind of their own, moving him towards the door to their bedroom, where Mar lay asleep, his chest rising and falling with every breath. He looks to have been in a daze almost, his eyes glazed over, his pupils like pinpoints. He kneels at Merrick's side, using the blade to make a small incision on the sleeping hedgecat's arm. Merrick feels this and soon wakes up to see Austin kneeling over him. "Ozzy?" he says in a quiet, drowsy voice. Austin utters no reply, and holds the knife over Mar's face, a few drops of crimson dripping off the tip onto Merrick's pale muzzle. Merrick can now feel a slight burning where Oz had cut into his arm. "Ozzy? Ozzy! Ozzy, stop!" Merrick yells frantically, shaking a bit. Austin blinks, his eyes going back to normal. Mar is crying and looking at him, shaking severely and holding his arm. Oz looks at the pocket knife to see blood on it. Merrick's blood. He drops the knife to the floor and looks at Mar, who is shaking and looking at Austin with large, scared eyes. "Why, Ozzy?" he whimpers, more tears streaking down his face, being tinged by the blood droplets on his cheeks. "Mar, I'm sorry. I didn't mean—" "I looked up to you! You were my hero! My hero, Ozzy! My role model! I loved you like a little brother should. I stood by you. I could feel your pain when Dad punished you and yelled at you. You were my best friend. And now this? All those years, I was nice to you, as nice as I could be, and now they're gone. The good memories. This is not someone else's bad memory. It's my own, and now it's here forever." He hiccups and wipes away more tears, only for him to fall and replace them. "Forever!" Merrick runs out of the room and slams the door to the bathroom, locking himself inside. Austin stares ahead blankly. "What have I done?" he says quietly. He gets up and goes and punches a wall, leaving a dent. "What have I done?" He screams to no one, falling to his knees and laying his head on the wall, sobs racking his body. I'm sorry, Merrick. And that was Brotherly Trust. Mar and Austin belong to me and a friend on DeviantArt. Varric belongs to me, and Gage and Bloody belong to the friend. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a link to this in my DeviantArt page in the comments. The description. And you can check it out and read it for yourself if you want to. Comment what you think. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you want. Thank you all, and goodbye.